Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Aries. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Aries, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Aries. Let's see. Been quite a burst of energy since I started doing February reads, so feeling like I'm gonna get through this quickly. See how we fare. I did see the 6 of Wands when I was cleaning the deck, and that's a victory on its own, but I can't remember the card that I saw it with. And that's a little odd because it was just those 2 cards. So we'll see how the read goes, and if they both show up together again, well, there it is. If not, maybe during the read I will be able to recall the other card. But it's funny because I was thinking of the 6 of Wands, and probably that's what the focus there just made me forget about the other card. But 6 of Wands is victory, and you're being recognized, so we take that as a positive. I'm using the Yuletide Tarot. Again, the deck is splitting in 3 in the oddest of ways. Let's keep splitting on 3. We have the 8 of good chairs, so 8 of cups. We have the Fool, and then we have the mistletoe, so choices. And with the choices, we have holding back and keeping things secret, or holding on to possessions because we have a plan. It's choice here. It's lover's choice. This lover's here is divinely guided. So maybe you're thinking that you need to hold back from sharing information because he's an innovator. He's either not being innovated, so choosing to hold back, and that is a fire sign. So that could be you, Aries. You're choosing to wait. You're choosing to not share with someone in particular. Here we have the Fool with the 4 of good cheer. The 7 of gifts. And then the King of gifts. So the King of Pentacles works very well with our King of Wands there. And the 7 of Pentacles is investment. So maybe you're holding back on a deal with someone, or you're holding back on moving forward with a particular individual who wants to invest with you, but there's dissatisfaction there, and that is what needs to be healed. Maybe that's why you're holding back, because it is a 4, the 4 of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles, and it's initiation here. This is taking that step, wanting to take the step, or not taking the step because you're not satisfied with what was invested, maybe in the past, or you're looking forward to some kind of a change in your investments. You're not putting anything more out until you receive. Maybe that's what you're waiting for, because that would be the 7 of Pentacles. You're waiting for things to come into fruition. Then we have the 8 of good cheer. This shows us that you're looking for options, or you know you have options and you want more out of relationships, and you have hope that truth will come forward. So again, relating to why you may be holding back, you're waiting for some information to come to you because you're hopeful that it's going to open up your doors and abundance will come, because it's another 7. It's the 7 of Pentacles here. But you're waiting for more, you're looking for more, you're looking to venture out. And again, the Six of Wands is probably where you will get that green light to go ahead and either invest or move on or wait. I mean, it's the way the deck is breaking up. Every read, it gives me a triple split. It's particular, this deck, for splitting in threes. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. And Aries, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And I'm not sure if I'm repeating that, but it's, again, it's a burst of energy that I get with the reads. And let's see how, again, it's splitting with the Queen and the Six of Gifts. So Six of Pentacles, fair treatment or unfair treatment, being emotional or dealing with a particular water sign and having that fair treatment, or not feeling, again, it's a Six of Cups. So maybe it's a memory of a relationship. And just give me a sec, my little friend has a little trouble getting up. Come here. Up you go. Okay. I just wanted to get comfy in a higher space. And I pick up the deck, coming back to our emotions. We're dealing with either an emotional figure, a Knight of Gifts. We're moving slowly with plans. We're aiming for abundance. So the plans that we're working on is to bring in some kind of abundance, and to be fair, where we weren't, where all we were thinking of sadder times, and we want to, oh boy, this deck is just splitting on me. We want to make amends, being fair with people that we're dealing with. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. We were at the Fool and the Six of Cups, so, and the Queen of Cups, where you taking that initiative to talk about feelings and really express, possibly come to a new commitment, or have a conversation that'll bring in a form of forgiveness or beginning of a new relationship. Either way, you're having a conversation with someone, and I uncovered them. I might as well show them. Seven of Candles with the Sinterklaas is about integrity and standing in it and keeping that, taking the higher ground for what you believe in, for knowledge that you may have concerning certain topics or what you want to share. Again, Seven of Gifts comes around, so we did a full circle where we're waiting for investments to come in, and then the deck just separates again with our Queen of Cups. So again, confirming that it is about either an emotional connection, or you are really being honest with how you feel about someone who you may be interested in, or who may be showing interest in you. Again, the Six of Wands is the start of all of this, and maybe that you are being recognized by someone, or you are recognizing someone and you want to get to know them better, or you have a deeper connection, or will have a deeper connection in the relationship. Aries, you're quite busy for February, and then this deck lets go with the Eight of Candles. So communication is definitely on the table. This deck just reveals so much. I'm still using the Yuletide Tarot, as you can see, and the first card is coming from the past, and here we see it is the Page of Gifts, and again, it's plans, it's ideas, and right away I see the bottom of the deck, and We know that that's initiative that's being taken. Someone definitely wants to step forward with plans that have been made in the past. And again, the past is as far back as you wish to go. We could go back a month, you go back months, you could go back a year, you go back 2, 3, and depending on your circumstance, where plans that you have had may or may not have come to fruition because you're waiting for it with that Seven of Pentacles. Or in this deck is called the Seven of Gifts. Here we have the Lovers. So plan again to make a choice, or planning to make a choice. So plans have been put on hold because certain choices were made or will be made, because we're coming into February with this card. But it's a reflection on plans that have been made in the past, where choices are going to be either revealed or made within the first couple of weeks of this month, February. Here we have the Three of Gifts. So again, the recognition, it reflects off of the Six of Wands, where work that you've done in the past is being recognized now, and that comes into the middle of the month, Aries, where you will be seen for work that you've done. You'll have discussion, even deals can be made at that point in the middle of the month. And we did see that with the shuffle, where investments and holding back, or dealings with another in the form of business, where we saw that King of Pentacles with the King of Wands. That could come up in here when we do the elaboration of these cards, but for now it is being recognized and being seen for the work that you've done, maybe being recommended by others to do more work. And we'll see where that comes in. Here we have the Temperance, so being able to heal something, being able to find that recognition and have balance with it. Again, we're going back with the Six of Gifts with the Six of Wands. It does bring in to balance, because we're making progress with moving forward and looking back and bringing plans that have been set on hold into the present, going toward the future. Because of what you've done, it's projecting your future. And then we have a healing coming up to the end of the month. And then the overall for the end of February is a celebration, where either you bring in that commitment to a relationship, or a business venture takes off, or you have that fairness coming in, where you share your feelings with another, and a relationship is rekindled, or you start up anew. Maybe it will be anew, or you give forgiveness, or you receive forgiveness, depending on your situation. And here we have our Eight of Canes, which would bring us to changing a perspective. And again, that deals with all those cards from the shuffle, where you or someone else may be holding back, or you or someone else may want to share their feelings and talk it out to come to some form of I wouldn't say a commitment, but to be on equal ground, where you share with that six of gifts, where there's fair treatment coming in, and having that celebration after healing sorry, I'm losing my words. The relationship, whether it is a romantic one or a business one. And then we see our Wheel of Fortune to give us that indication that there will be a change in attitude, because someone is taking that initiative to heal and come to the end of the month with celebration. Truth is being revealed or discovered, and again we saw that with the Knight of Canes and the Queen of Cups, having that conversation. And we have the Knight of Good Chairs. So again, a proposal. Oh, look, we have the Krampus. So recognizing the fears or addictions or that overbearing behavior or not having enough courage, that fear of not being able to step forward, you're going to overcome that, or someone may overcome that. We see here with the Page of Good Cheer that we saw at the beginning is where the forgiveness comes in, and then that is where we will see, we will recognize any addictions or overbearing behaviors. The fear of making that proposal is going to be overcome. It's going to be spoken, or it will be revealed, as we say with the Queen of Cups, with the Knight of Swords, having that emotional communication come in. And again, being gentle with what would be what you're afraid to deal with, or helping someone who is afraid to deal with certain aspects of their character, that is going to be overcome. It shows that here with our Page of Good Cheer, the Page of Cups, because she represents a new beginning, forgiveness in a relationship, or a new start with a relationship. And we have the Queen of Gifts. So the mother in, or the nurturer in the Queen of Gifts is where that shows us any fear that you or someone else may have will be overcome, because we have the courage to go to the lengths of forgiveness, or even have it out with conversation. And the way we communicate is to help, like we see with the Queen of Wands here, being devoted to that nurturing and caring aspect of a relationship. So it could be that you're dealing with family, very close, people who are very close to you, or it could just be a relationship in itself that you feel that you're able to be the nurturer and help someone overcome, or maybe vice versa, someone is helping you because they are the nurturer and they want to help you overcome whatever fear it is that you need to face, or any form of addiction that may be being hidden or harbored within a relationship. Again, we see the Seven of Gifts again with the idea that we're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting for that investment to come in. And here's where we see change because of the patience that someone is showing, or you may be showing, because we have the Queen of Candles coming in here. And I think we'll stop at the Eight of Candles with our Holy King, and because I've revealed it, I will show it the Nine of Gifts. So there is a commitment to a relationship. There is a great commitment to investments that you may be heading or head of and want to share with others, or you're waiting for the right moment to reveal that there is this investment done, or it is a relationship, being that it could be a personal relationship, not necessarily with business, but because it's the gifts, it's values. So it could be that you're working through what you consider as values in a relationship, and that's where conversation will come in and the healing will take place. Wow, Aries, this is going really deep. This is really about character, building up of character, helping heal parts of a character for some, and maybe for yourself or with others, because in the end it turns out to be a celebration where people that you care about will be together with you because you want that, you're instigating it, you're taking steps to make it happen. So we'll see how we play with the first part of the month. Is we have options here, quite a few choices, and you need to make one, and you may be a little confused. because of information that you may have had. And again, things will change because you will make a choice, and that will bring on particular change that is directional change. So again, holding back from giving or sharing wealth with someone, or holding back from investing or talking about investments, plans that were made, holding back on that. Now you want to change that direction and make choices and open up doors for someone or for yourself. Here we see in the middle of the month, recognition for work that was done. You want to you want to create some form of stability through that. You will do it, in fact. You will have that know-how, and this is where the change is coming in. It's carrying over from the beginning of the month to the middle, where business ventures are being worked on, and again, investments to encourage someone to continue work or to do work or to change something about what they do for work or for yourself, maybe. I mean, it's very vague because it's recognition. So whatever work that's been done is being recognized, and it is creating that sense of stability. It is giving more stability because of work that was done in the past. It's bringing it into the middle of the month where it will be established that this is good work and it is to be continued. So your future is being stable or stabilized because of the work that you've done. And here you get in the Seven of Gifts keeps coming around. So fruition and stability and abundance again, where money is not an issue. It is investments that have been made of being coming to fruition, and there is wealth to be had because of work that was done in the past. And you may very well be sharing with someone the wealth that you have, that has been accumulated for work that was done in the past. So it's like a payout, in other words. And then we have our Knight of Good Cheer is going to heal. So that courage, that wanting to make a proposal or wanting to step forward, or just having the courage to keep going, to wanting to continue and going with the emotions and building up for an emotional connection is healing. Because we weren't sure, we had choices, and now we're finding the courage and we're healing that. So either you or someone else is you're helping someone to heal, or someone is helping you, or you are taking steps. And again, more work must be done here because we're healing. Quite a burden. That proposal seems to be a burden for either someone, or coming to an end, putting a burden to an end, or that fear is coming to an end. That fear of stepping forward is going to be put to an end, because there's been a lot of work put into being able to develop ideas and make a proposal. It is going to heal because a lot of work has been put in, so much so that we're feeling like there's more to be done, but it is coming to an end. And the end is in the sense where we're healing. See, we're putting down the burden of having to make proposals, and being able to find that bravery. The courage is what is the word I'm looking for. But working on that courage, working on stepping up and speaking up and being able to talk, because we've seen that with the Queen of Cups, with Knight of Swords, and wanting to share, wanting to express. It's been worked on, so much so that the fear is removed now. It's come to an end, and we're making a judgment call on the value of this relationship, and we will celebrate. And we're getting a second chance at having a relationship. And again, this is where the healing comes in. We're making that judgment call, or you are. Again, for the wisdom. So going into seeing the value of what the relationship has, and where there is wisdom, there is a lot of wisdom here, understanding and being knowledgeable. And that is what is being celebrated, that we can come together, we can share with what we know with others, with family, or build on having the family come together with that understanding and having a second chance. Again, it's taking the initiative, and that's what you will do. And if it is that you are going to step forward and share with another, you're going to explain that. You're going to let them know why you want. And again, plans in the past, making a judgment call in the end, and sharing the wealth is pretty much where you're headed, Aries. For February, anyway. There's a great healing coming in with relationship, and having the courage to step forward and stand up for what you believe in and for the work that you've done. You're going to be recognized for it. Let's see what the oracle message is for Aries for February 2025. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Aries? The random card, we have the crone. Again, the wisdom. See, that comes in here with our hermit. So the crone, it says, thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood. So that family connection, or people you call family, bringing that in and being able to recognize them and see their worth and see that they do belong. It's a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. So it's not something that you can get away from. It's something that you feel you need to do. And that is a good thing, because you're feeling that you have to, and that's where the change comes in. This section here where you make a choice, because back in the day, somewhere back, way back when, plans were made and they weren't fulfilled for some reason, and Spirit is giving us that option now, or the opportunity to choose, and you will choose to open the doors and make a change in direction with particular people, and could be family members, could be friends, colleagues, doesn't matter who, but you feel the connection needs to be cherished, and that's what she does here. The crone brings in that wisdom and deciding to make that second chance and help another person overcome, whether it is you yourself or finding the courage to step forward and heal a relationship. Because we all have to go through the dark tests, the darkest hours we call it, in order to see that wisdom. And that's where we get the second chance, because there in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul, swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. And there we see that times are hard and have been, and we have to go through that in the winter time. Particularly, we face it, and this is where we see the magician taking that initiative, and we see here with the Chariot making that effort, not giving up on particular individuals or particular dreams or ideas, making a choice and really making change come where business is concerned, where investments are concerned, where people who you work with, you're facing, either they are facing or you are facing the darkest time in this winter times. People are going through hard times naturally, especially where money is concerned, and being able to not give up and hold on to what you believe in and getting through the dark period. It's a matter of timing, allowing hard times to to take their toll and get through that, because that's what we have to do. We go within, we turn inward, we see our ugliness, we accept what it is, we change it or we work on it, and we come out grown and educated because of it. We become a little more braver. We recognize the hard work that we did to become more, because we choose that, because we want more. If it is that we want more, we have to do the work. We have to accept things, and we have to accept the way things move, the way life treats us. We have to. And that is how we survive. That is how we come out with the wisdom of the crone. Aries, you're quite busy this February, but to a good end, because you will celebrate and you will share and you will have a second chance with the one or the people that you want to be with. Courage is being had here, and a wealth of knowledge is to be shared at the same time. And on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Till our next read, Aries, love and light.